table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Going deep right away. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Bronk. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
They run again with Wright. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go street.
Man in motion here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The play clock's getting down there, so Brian Callahan signals for time. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Throwing now on 1st down. Hits his running back. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing now from the gun. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 10 now. He's trying to go deep again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Bob. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Throwing now off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Complete out to the right side. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. 19 tight.
Throwing from the gun here. That's him on the quick hitter. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He'll throw it yet again. Finds his back complete. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. And a man is there to knock that away. Trying to force one through there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. He'll throw again on 2nd down. Caught by his back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They'll throw on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Throw is caught by the back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Before the play clock can run out, Sean McDermott decides to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Boys, focus on teamwork. All right.
I want 6, not 3.
Come on, guys, you got this. Just win. They can't stop us, oh. Can't stop us.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Brought in right side. And he's gonna get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the double.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
There we go.
Wright running out of the gun. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Right again. Still finding room past the 45. He's out in the clear. 20, 15. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers. And what a big-time effort.
That ball right down the middle. The Bills tie this game 7-7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Bills take over on his 5th interception of the season.
That's now 2, Kate, that they got in for picks in this game. He's got the perfect. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's a give for Wright. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set, third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception. A little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up. They send a receiver in motion right. Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be third and long. Here's a throw. He's got him. That's Addison. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Throwing it again here. Hits his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 60, at the 60.
Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Check go.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
2nd and 10 now. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They motion the slot man right. To the air, 3rd and long. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Takes this in at the 25. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And the Bills will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Looking to the air here. Looking slant route, complete. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Now run with right. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Has another lane. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Jalen Wright with a touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. We get one, it's like they get another. Unfortunate if you are able to actually deliver on it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. The Titans with a chance to break this tie. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There was a window there for a moment. But boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready?
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on, set. Go.
Here's a give inside to right. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
It's pretty obvious this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's off again. And he gets this one down to the 27. They manage 22 on the ring and a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys in front of the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Lions.
Looking for a throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The rookie from Michigan there that time. 2nd and 3 now.
Bravo 80. Ready.
Running behind center with Wright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. All right. Mustang 19.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Brown's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and it puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
On the set.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Let's go. Forward, 17. Get up.
Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bills are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Shot alert. Shot alert. Check go.
This is right. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Pick it up.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Check. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hand.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans take possession of the football.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Sending a receiver left.
Go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. Cut out left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come on, come on. Set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hut, hut.
They'll throw it. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it third down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Shut up. Trap 60, trap 60. Good play, 18, Pioneer.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go, set.
Let's keep the pressure on him, offense. Now time to shine, fellas!
Set, go.
Here's Wright on the carry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Ready? Ready?
Complete out to the right side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Keep up with their attack, offense! As an offense, we
Ready?
Second and 13. Finds his man over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Huh.
They'll throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
do this, offense!
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
From the 17. It is Cup, left side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
19 Tiger. Check, check. Ready.
Now right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Let's go.
Working quickly here. Goal to go, they're passing. Able to find Wright. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
Viking 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Get up.
On 2nd and 9. This throw is cut. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Line him up, hero! Let me get the yard, boys! Okay, let's make some good plays here. They can't stop us, O. Can't stop us.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Take go.
And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Held to no gain on the run, and that brings up 4th and goal.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready?
They go play action here. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Bills make it an 11-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Tight. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Hits his running back. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
To throw here on 1st down. On the move, headed right. He can run it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Let's go now.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
2nd and 10 now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he works this to the 38 before going now.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the 1st over the middle. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Motioning him from the slot right. They are throwing it again. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Bills have some new life in the 4th. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play. And that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4? He probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Come on, set. Set, go.
The give to right. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set up. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Titans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans push their lead to 18. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check. Panther. Ready?
Take it to him, offense!
Rig alert. Rig alert. Hut.
Running it with Wright. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Play here! Take it to him!
Go.
Now on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Set.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Bronco 80.
7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Rig. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Let's go.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Go. Check smash. 19 Lions.
Back to throw, needing a first. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got it near the 10. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Check up.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get stopped for right around the 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rocks the tackler. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Set. Hunt.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game,
Yeah.
all 100 yards of it.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that
Yeah.
sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Bills make it an 18-point game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hunt, hunt.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? Take off.
Pass play coming here. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Took you so long. You got caught.
Go.
15 more.
18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And they pick him off again. And the Titans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
Set. Cut 19, cut 19. Go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Gets everything he has under this throw. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Buffalo.